All right, friends. Happy Sunday fun day to you. Aaron Michael Eschenburg here, bringing you your honest astrology, your daily horoscope for Sunday, the 8th of August, 2019. We've got the moon up there in Capricorn. It's connecting with the South Node. It's connecting with Saturn. It's connecting with Pluto. All right. We are restructuring. Okay, we are letting go of old emotional baggage. We are restructuring and refocusing on what we need. All right, this energy screams, please give me structure, give me order, give me discipline, give me something, some sort of boundaries and a guide to follow. You know, it's like I'm too loose. This lifestyle I'm living is too loose that I can't get done what I need to get done because at any point in time I can do anything. You know, so it's just like focusing on how we govern ourselves daily. Do we have a daily routine? Are we consciously creating a routine? Are we having some sort of order? Do we have dinner at a certain time? Do we read a book before we go to bed at night? Do we wake up? Do we exercise before we check our social media? Right? It's a big one. You wake up, it's like you hit your Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram, whatever. It's just like, hey, can you wake up, stretch, do a couple push-ups, do a couple sit-ups, like start your morning before we get into seeing what the world is doing out there. This is about us. This is about our journey right now, right? We're focused on ourself and our self-services. All right, let's check this chart out. We've got the sun creating that perfect square here to Jupiter, all right? Now, this is happening with Venus, this happened with Mercury, it's about to happen with Mars as well. And again, we're being challenged. We need this growth. We need our own expansion. We need our own personal breakthroughs to happen. We have to let go of this older traditions. We have to let go of this old baggage. The moon connected with the South Node today, right? We have to let go of this old stuff, this old thinking. The old ways of governing ourselves, the old patterns. We need to make new patterns, okay? And again, with this sun here creating this square to Jupiter, this T-square, opposition to Neptune and Pisces. All right? This is like something I talked about the other day of information can be coming our way that challenges us, that challenges our old views, our old beliefs. All right? And how do we accept those? Do we ignore them? Do we block them out? I literally got into, it wasn't an altercation, it was just a conversation with someone. Literally, I'll share this with you. I've been friends with them on social media, on Instagram for years, all right? She posts all kinds of cool stuff. This lady out of San Diego posts all kinds of cool stuff. Love it, love it. And I've hearted thousands of her things, liked and commented on hundreds of things. Like, oh, that's cool. Thank you for sharing, right? Now, yesterday she happens to post something that's like, this isn't quite how this energy transfer thing works, and it was something that was slightly, it's like, this is a, there's a teeter-totter when we're giving information to people. If we're giving information to people that creates fear, uncertainty, and doubt, who are we as people helping one another? Is that helpful if we're creating fear, uncertainty, and doubt? This particular one had to do with like, hugging people or giving a kiss in the cheek, a greeting, a hello and goodbye, shaking a hand, a hello and goodbye, that evil spirits and demons can transfer from one to the other like this. And it's like, well, maybe, this is Zazel kind of a thing, this through touch, this demon's going to go from one to the other. And then I brought up, well, that's not quite how this works. Look at Amma, A-M-M-A, I believe, Amma is her name. She's hugged like 3 million people or 30 million people, some crazy number. This lady hugs all of these different people, right? And she does that as these people are down on their antenna is low, right? So this lady goes out there and hugs all of these people. She's not worried about contracting, getting some attachment to her. It's like her vibration's so high, it's not the same. It's got to be an exact same match. So further, I'm a sound guy, and I've got all these singing bowls here, right? Now, if I had all my singing bowls, all 30 whatever, laying out in front of us, and I started playing the key of D, well, the only bowls that are going to resonate that are going to start creating sound as well are the other bowls in the key of D. All right, so things have to be an exact match. Same with our antenna. All right, I've been saying the past couple of weeks we're retuning our antenna here in this Virgo season right now. We're refocusing on what we want and who we are and the services that we're providing others. So anyway, only the bowls in the key of D are going to resonate with the bowl that I'm playing. This is how energy works. This is frequency. Anyway, so presenting this new information was taken. There was no argument involved in this. However, I was blocked and deleted from this person's account because I presented information that challenged. And there was no argument. There was no like, hey lady, you're wrong. It's not like that. That's so we can also, our intentions, and I mean, that's a personal story and I'm bringing that into this, but I mean, this is relevant because it's like, dude, we've got a lot of new information's coming our way. Are we going to be so stuck and stubborn that when somebody else presents us something that is going to help us expand us, are we going to shut them out? Are we going to close them off? Are we going to block them? Because now the shame is like now all of the other positive things that this woman shares, I don't get to enjoy. I'm cut off because of sharing information that challenged her belief. That's harsh, but that's the reality that we're living in right now, right? So anyway, that's a personal thing, but we can all be dealing with this. We might have intentions. Our intentions are stated this way, and we do this one thing. And how they're received, it's unfortunately not up to us for every instance. So it's about being authentic. As long as we're following through our authenticity, that north node down there in Cancer. Let's go back to the chart for a quick second here. We're still creating this sextile, right? Still have this quincunx. So whatever it is, whatever information we're being challenged with, whatever is coming our way, follow your heart, follow your empathy. All right, that's the one thing I can say. My friend there did not follow her empathy, and she blocked me out for life. It is what it is. New information coming our way. Stay focused, get focused. Who are we? What are we offering to other people? Can we have order and discipline and structure? Can we add these? Can we create them in our lives nowadays? Can we accept new information that comes in that's going to change us, that puts us on tilt, that changes the base of the information that we have? Can we? How do we accept this? How do we choose to look at this stuff? That's what our day is all about. So I have a happy Sunday, fun day. Moon in Capricorn, we're releasing. Let me say this. I'll end with this. Yeah, I was almost out, but this is important. Okay, as we're retuning our antenna. All right, and this is an exact square today, the Jupiter square. It's like if you're in a lower place in life vibrationally, okay. Meaning if you were down and depressed, if we have started a relationship, a job, when we're down in this kind of a depressed state, okay, that's where we're at energetically, it's where we're at vibrationally. And we start attracting people that are tuned into our antenna, okay? So we're attracting other people, other situations that are in the same vibrational match to us as that lower, state of depression or whatever it is. So when we start new relationships, when we start new jobs, new things, when we're in this low, it's important to realize and understand that we're not going to stay in that place of lower vibration, that place of depression. This is a temporary place through the ebbs and flows, but ultimately we come back up higher and higher and higher each time, and we find that middle ground, between an overinflated ego and a healthy ego and depression, right? So when we're in this when our antenna's in this lower vibration, all right, we start attracting other antennas that are the lower vibration, okay? It's a perfect vibrational match each and every time. This is like the law of attraction, okay? Now, once we start getting back up and going and moving and like, okay, now I'm putting, some coal in this, I'm adding, fuel to my fire here, and I'm getting up and going. I'm creating the changes that are necessary in my life. Virgo season, we're creating the necessary changes in our lives. We're retuning our antenna. So what happens here is if the friends that you've attracted, the coworkers that you've been resonating with, or the bosses, whatever that you've been resonating with, while you're on this lower vibration, while your antenna's been tuned to that place of depression or a place of without, a place of lacking, okay, that means the other people are still in the place of lacking, without, or depression as you begin to change, unfold, and grow. So what happens is there becomes a disconnect, okay? Why? Because you're no longer feeling the same depressed state that you were. And then some of your peers, your friends, family, lover, whatever, start to notice, hey, you're drifting away because you're becoming more yourself. You're tuning your antenna back into where it needs to be. You're not focused on the oldies. You're not focused on the down, sad, depression songs. We're focused on, right now we're tuning to this new, very new, focused life. Like, what am I doing here? I have a purpose. I'm creating my purpose, right? So when we feel this ambition like start to come up and our antenna shifts, well, all of our friends, if they're not shifting their antennas with us as well, we're starting to be on different channels here, okay? And we can't be on 94.5 and 100.3 at the same time. It's not how it works. We shift, we separate, all right? And then we start attracting different people in this different vibration, okay? So this is a great shift that's happening right now, all right? And as we are retuning our antennas, we're going to find some of these conflicts between other people, all right? And we're about to hit Libra season, and it's really become apparent, okay? And we got a couple more weeks still of that, but Venus is leading the way. So we're going to start to experience a bit of a shift, and it's important to be empathetical at that point in time, because you drew people into you at a specific time for a reason. They were a perfect vibrational match to you at that time, and now they're drifting, you're drifting, whatever it is, hopefully going up, not spiraling down. But just a heads up that this can be happening right now. As we're doing this shift, again, these were different frequencies, and those different frequencies, like that singing bowl, they're not going to resonate together. They're beginning to not harmonize to one another anymore, So we can experience some of these great shifts, these great dividing between people. Part of the necessary step of where we're going. As long as we can be empathetic during this process, compassionate, that is important. All right, that's it. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.